top ADCs, top ADRs of the game so far after the Lucian nerf. So I love the quirky pick. Nami is gonna be picked right here, and there it is,
Lucian
Nami
Nami.
Lucian. All right, for once I will see Lucian being picked in the game by Omega Esports.
Yeah, there's a first time for everything here in the new week in the day number two, but you have J4
Mhm.
being hovered, most likely being locked in. So the Nami and Lucian combo is very suppressive. Riku mentioned this. We've even talked about it just because of the pokes, damage, and CCs that this combo can provide. And speaking
Right.
of pokes, CCs, you also have Lulu going over
Mm-hmm.
to Kome later on. Shinjao, I said this yesterday. If we do not have Gragas, the best champion to have as a disengager will be Shinjao. And on top of
Right.
that, you have so much damage in the early game.
Yes, definitely. And you have advantage for the objective. You will have the freedom to really choose which one you're gonna go for. Is it the Rift Herald or the Dragon? Sinzao has that power spike during that objective, really. And Singed right here is gonna be picked up as the mid, right? For Omega Esports.
Yeah, I think so. Unless they want Riven to be in the mid lane.
Mhm.
But well,
Yes.
JLC is known to use Singed anyway, so that's gonna be that is gonna more likely go over to the mid lane.
Right. Yes.
For the side of chasing teams, we will be having a who is gonna be Corky as the ADC, Lulu for support, Gaio in the mid lane. Yeah, and Cool will still have his hands on the Darius.
All right, definitely. So love the matchup right here. Who are you favoring more with the draft?
I'm in it for the crazy stuff, so I'm gonna have to go with Omega just because we're gonna be seeing JLC in the mid lane.
Yes, definitely. But yeah, Nami, I love the Nami Lucian combo still. Even if Lucian had that nerf, Nami, if she gets the staff of flowing waters, that will still complement Lucian. Lucian will still be dashing all over the place, so it's gonna be very hard for them to face up with this Lucian. But we'll see as they have as the Chasing Greens have the Jarvan 4 to really catch any target that they want. Lulu, the Wombo combo, and the Galio, and Darius on top of that with Corki. That's still going to be very great, scary for Omega Esports. Very interesting matchup right here.
Shinjo is gonna be in the Baron lane because
All right.
Impressive is pretty much known for using Riven. So it's gonna be Riven versus J4 into the Dragon lane. Let's see how things will pan out as we hop into game number one.
Yes, definitely. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Rift. We are now 30 seconds into the game. We are Lucian. Lucian is in the mid right now. He got the Scar's Bloom right there at the top. Cool is taken down by Impressive. So far, so good for Impressive in this lane.
Impressive. Oh, wait. Horizon is now the jungler.
Right.
And Impressive is now the violator. Oh my god, esports, what? Anyway, I'm so happy I casted my vote for them. This is new stuff. You have time lapse even at the middle. What is happening to the Icon series PH right now? But yeah,
Right.
time lapse will just most likely get the farm in, get the EXP
Mhm.
in. You have Nami as well as Singe lurking into the Dragon Lane side. Horizon will be up for reach in if ever there is going to be a
Right.
skirmish or a fight in the Dragon Lane side, but look into the mid lane. You still have Ryujin and his
Uh-oh.
Batons at the back lines.
Flash is going to be forced right here. Clutch right there for the plant, but it is not going to be enough. First blood taken by Jarvan 4, but here comes Horizon for the cleanup. Will take down Motivate. So that's 1-1 even. That was a good play by Chasing Dreams.
Yeah, I guess they just really want to motivate there, but looks like Omega Esports still jumping in.
All right, that's a fight for the Rift Sculler right here. Ali Yoop onto Ryujin. Ryujin will find the distance to really survive. So there is only Shino will go down. So that is a win by Omega Esports. That was costly for Chasing Dreams for a Rift Scuttler.
Actually, to give you a bit of a backstory, I remember during the beta part of Wild Rift, I would get queued in with Horizon, and this guy is a beast with Shinjao. This was
Right.
before Shinjao got nerfed in the beta phase. But yeah, really happy to see that he's back in the jungle role because way
Mhm.
back when I would just play Wild Rift with him, he does carry the team. But of course, this is really the pro scene. A lot of things are pretty much different. But let's see if TC Dreams will be able to hold out.
True, it is really refreshing to see Sin Zhao back in the meta somehow. That monster Sin Zhao, we are starting to see him once again. Let's see if Arisen will be able to carry that on this role. It might be that they have this planned out and they practice for this, or it might bite them back in return, and maybe this is still Omega lurking in the dark. They're still finding their way. We will know for sure in a bit. They are already up 1K in this game, so that is something for Mega side, courtesy of that kill on the bottom lane. 3 minutes and 12 seconds into the game, preparations for the objective should come up.
Let's see though, who will have first dibs in the objectives, but that is VGLC just trying to scare them out. And yeah, that is just gonna be Yoshino, AOK, Komei just jumping in with the shields. Repel as well as the Frederick is gonna be up in 27 seconds. You still have Horizon focused on getting the buff. You have Stronger, of course, jumping in the recalls, but looks like Chasing Dreams. J4, Ryu Jim wants to get the vision into the brown line side, and you have Cool being able to just push Impressive in. Again, Riven's early game is very strong, but the fact that he was not able to take down Cool at least once, now that they are sitting both on level 6, Cool might have the lead.
All right, definitely. Let's see. There is a little skirmish at the top side. Rift Herald and the Dragon has already spawned. Cool, though, goes in for the push. But right there, the plant is available. I think this is a Rift Herald take for both teams. Am I right?
That is true. So
Oh,
though, but you have Omega Esports. Okay, they want to get first dibs on this dragon, but
all right.
Chasing Dreams. Okay, they're pretty spread thin. So if ever they want to group together, the numbers game will be here. No one could be a 4v4. That'll wave.
All right, Tidal Wave to start things up, and the fight is on. Sinza with the knock up right there. Everyone's still alive somehow. Hero's entrance is going to be used right here. Motivate already very low, will have to back away. Ryujin has the target in his back. He goes down, and Omega Esports takes the dragon and takes one champion down. 4 minutes and 50 seconds in.
Yeah, that is just them being very dominant in the early game. Them being able to again box chasing dreams. I mean, the title away from Stronger was the initiate that they needed. The fact that it got 2 or 3, they just stormed right at chasing dreams face. Corky also was forced to use heal earlier on. Thus he was kind of vulnerable, had no other way for sustaining. Barrier has been used by Lulu as well. And yeah,
Right.
it's still the early game though. So let's see if chasing dreams will be able to just scale, or will they be able to, have a plan against this literally mind-blowing switcheroos by Omega.
Right. And now preparations for the Rift Herald take is in the bag for both teams. Let's see who will go there first. It is Omega Esports with 4 champions, made at 4 also for Chasing Dreams. Wards are in the area, so this is very good. Who will pull the trigger at this point? We will know in a bit. Arisen will start the Rift Herald. Rift Herald is still it's gonna be reset right here. They don't want to take the risk at this point of the game, even though they're in the lead with 2K. So I love that from Omega Esports. Shows you the maturity of a team. They don't really want to take risky plays. At the top side, Riven is already there, going up against Cool. Little skirmish once again, 1v1, but Rift Herald, interesting right here, impressive. Oh, the duck is gonna be there, and that's gonna be enough to take the kill. But here comes the cavalry. Cool is still surviving this far. This point of the fight, so this is favoring Chasing Dreams at this
Beautiful
point. The
bubble.
bubble is gonna be on point. That was beautiful right there. Ash time lapse. That is a beautiful culling from him, and Cool is still alive somehow in this game. He does go down this time, so that's 2-4-1 in favor of Chasing Dreams, but they will not be able to take the Rift Herald still.
Yeah, that was a very much extended T fight, but I cannot commend Stronger enough. That tidal wave and that bubble pretty much saved Arisen. But Omega Esports, I believe they need to look at Cool this time around, because yes, he did die earlier,
Uh-oh.
but he was able to just put a lot of damage onto time lapse.
Oh, I thought that was going to be a Jarvan Force steal right there. The plan is on time, but it is an Arisen win on that smite button right there. So, Omega Esports will take the Rift Herald, and they got the first dragon. We're now looking at just a 1K gold lead on Omega Esports side, though.
Yep, still could be taken over by Chasing Dreams. Item check though, you already have Roa available for Motivate. and that is gonna be more item, more damage rather, not items jumping
Mm-hmm.
over to his side. Chasing dreams. I was about to say they could go with the pickoffs, but if you're gonna look at how Omega Esports is playing this, they're pretty much come together. Yeah, they sometimes
Right.
leave JLC alone, but now they're gonna run the 1-3-1 composition with JLC back at the
Mm-hmm.
Baron lane side. You have Impressive alone at the Dragon lane, and you have this basically obnoxious do trio in the mid lane that if you got caught out by Stronger's bubble, by the tidal wave, you bet there will be a spear and there will be a gun to your heart.
Yes, and definitely. I was wondering why after the Rift Herald take the gold did not really balloon up on Omega side. We didn't not notice Chasing Dreams was already able to take the first turret out of the game on the DR lane. So that is for Chasing Dreams right there. And speaking of the combos that you were talking about, if JLC joins the fight, not just the spear after the bubble, but also an alley-oop to your death, that is gonna be very
Oh, true.
painful. So that's a very big threat, definitely for Chasing Dreams.
Yeah. And now the Infernal Drake is already up. Omega Esports, they're at the mid lane. I believe they want to pick a fight instead of contesting the dragon. It's a
All right.
4-4 though. Riprout has been summoned into the mid lane. Will we see a fight?
Yes, that is the intention for that is to really to create space for them. The Rift Herald just dies immediately after the headbutt, so that's still plate gold going into the side of Mega Esports. But everyone is here. This is going to be messy. Should this turn into a team fight? There it is. Dragon is already being started by Chasing Grease. They don't want to give this up. JLC is in the area. Is he going to pull the trigger? The tidal wave is going to be the start of the fight. Package is going to be used right here. Jarvan 4 with the Cataclysm, and that is going to be very good. They take the dragon, so that is Chasing Dreams winning this fight, and even JLC goes down. That's a 1-for-nothing special, and they take the dragon as the reward. Omega though has an opening on the mid, and they're gonna go for it.
Yeah, not being able to get the dragon, at the very least, they will get the first turn for their side by motivating
Oh,
the
miss.
taunts. Okay. Again, the bubbles from this guy. Stronger being able to just save his teammates. Chasing Dreams not being able to get another kill. Baron, though, will be up in 8 more seconds. While a lot of fights were happening in the dragon and the mid lane, I cannot stress this enough. Cool has so much damage. Being able
Uh-huh.
to 1v1 impressive on a Riven and him being up on one level up against a Riven, it just speaks volumes.
All right, as Chasing Dreams is gonna go for the tower take at the top, there is not a thing Omega can do about that one. So that one goes down. I think on the clash in the middle, the last clash right there, Motivate might have released the bottom a tad bit too early because the taunt really did not connect onto Horizon, and Horizon was able to get out. If should they the taunt connected right there, that would have been a kill for them. But luckily, Omega Esports was able to get out unscathed. Uh-oh. Impressive.
Impressive. He will be seen
Spot.
by Kome there. Well, it's okay. He has the broken wings. He can just jump his way to safety. Also has the honey fruit in case things get dicey. But they decided to not overstay their welcome, or not to not overstay. Horizon though, there is just gonna hover over the Baron lane side. But if you're gonna observe the Baron area, there's 4 wards
More Schwartz.
from Chasing Dreams. Like I think they can see the future with that much wards in the area.
And they were able to spot Arise, and with that rotation, so Galio was able to really back off. So it is somehow paying dividends for them. Tad bit too many wards, I would say, but information is still very valuable at this point of the game. You will never know; it will pay you dividends in the later parts of the game. But looking at the gold, 39k to 38.6k, pretty even at this point of the game. 4 to 5 on the board. This is a close match.
It is. And that I guess that is because Chasing Demons was able to adjust accordingly. Motivate.
But Motivate, though, caught in a sticky situation right there, will just die. So that's 5-5 even. In favor now of Omega Esports, because that kill will give them a little bit of gold. And now they are up with 500. That's not too big, but there's a good position right here. Rotation onto Cool. But Cool is crazy at this point. So they just back away. Now here comes the...
They can do
No,
this.
they will not go for it. They will not pull the trigger, so Mega Esports will be able to back away.
Yeah, they can't do that just because of one reason. Time Lapse does not have the calling. But looks like they're gonna try and just go and get this turret. Now you have Horizon.
All right, there it is. Kome is already very low. Will just tick down, and he's already out of the fight. Cataclysm will be on the time lapse, but time lapse still okay at this point. No, he just goes down from that point. Ryujin already very low. Bottom third is already down. Motivate with the taunt this time will be successful, but the
Quadra.
follow up is not going to be there. Impressive though, playing around with the area, but Chino is going to be here, so he will just back away. That was kind of messy, but Omega Esports will take the bottom, and they will even take the top turn. That was a 5v4 at the bottom.
It was. And now can I just say that the discipline from impressive is very impressive. Personally, I could have just taken the quadra and then die, but he just does not want to die. Nope. No shutdown goal for you guys. Mountain Jake is already up. And yeah, initially the trio at the Dragon Lane did not want to initiate because again there is no the calling. But the moment they saw Arisen make his way down to the dragon, it's go time, and that is gonna be the reason why they were able to win that fight.
Yes, even in a 5v4, that was a big win, definitely. They got the top turret because their Singe was at the top side. So with that, we're looking at the gold. It just suddenly ballooned to 4K on Omega side. Dragon is already available. Omega Esports is not really in a good spot right now. Let's see if they can do a challenge right here. Tidal Wave is going to be used right here. Arisen will take the brunt of the damage right here. It's already very low. Package is already used in this fight. Cataclysm will be used. Oh no, beautiful culling right there by Time Lapse. And that will take Ryujin down. This is now favoring Omega Esports. And now they're in for the chase. Alley-oop. And GA is going to be popped. But the bubble is
The
going to be there right
bubble.
on point. And with that, impressive is at the top side, pushing the inhibitor turret right there. Another 5v4 win by Mega Esports, and it's just a good play right there by Impressive. Takes one down before he goes down, so that was well played.
Yeah, in that fight earlier, Time Lapse was untouchable. Also, Ryujin already used his flash in the fight. That's why he had no other way to disengage, and he just paid for that dragon with his life. But teleport is gonna come through. GLC is at the side. Omega looks like okay, they're gonna back away.
Love the discipline right there. They don't want to make a risky play at this point, especially they're already up. You don't really want to lose that lead. So they're going to be playing this methodically. Tidal Wave is going to be used to try to wave clear this one. They don't want to lose this mid turret. Well played.
Well played indeed. So we are in almost at the 16-minute mark. Baron still not being taken by anyone, but Cool just needs one good opportunity. The same opportunity that Devil J had in the previous series. But Omega, they're just this tight-knit bunch that moves as a unit, and Time Lapse, need I tell you, is left unchecked, even though he's at 1, 2, and 7 right now. But means he just had a lot of items in. The calling already hurts a lot, and the fact that you have a rise in the front line to disengage, push you back, and Omega's JLC can just have a surprise or take you by surprise rather, and then deliver you to your death.
Definitely. Yeah, interesting itemization right here by JLC. He is kind of tanky, but will be painful also. That the damage per second, you're not going to notice that, but it will just surprise you. Where did your HP go whenever a team fight happens? But here we go. Baron is available. Rift Scuttler is going to be taken by Chasing Dreams. That will help them with their vision here on the Baron side, especially it's being threatened by Omega earlier. But no fights so far. In Omega though, already up 7, made at 8K in this game. But I guess they're gonna catch someone right here. Alley-oop. It's gonna be on point. Jarvan 4 will use the flag and drag to try to escape. Even the wild growth to really make him survive. Cataclysm, the flash though from the Jarvan 4, really he could not do a lot in this fight. Galio is already dead. So Omega Esports takes 1 kill. They're just gonna go for the mid turret instead of the Baron. Baron is available, and now they're marching towards that. 1-for-nothing trade, and Baron is threatened by Omega Esports.
Initially, Chasing Dreams could have won that, but the fact that you already have the wild growth committed onto Ryujin, it's just the fight that Chasing Dreams could not take. With that in mind, Baron
Look at
is now up
GLC.
for grabs. Cool, and the crew is ready to seal this. Will they make it in time? Is maybe a no.
JLC zoning everyone out from Chasing Dreams. They could not get into the pit even if they know that the Baron is being taken right now, that's how tanky JLC is. And so far, so good by Omega Esports, 12-8, and they have the Baron. Let's see what kind of damage they can do as Chasing Dreams will go for a push on the mid. Fight is on, and they just erase Kome like that. And there it is. Another 2 kills for them. Is this game over? Can we call it? No, it's not going to be just yet because Cool is still here and he's still scary at this point. But Omega Esports takes a 3-for-0 special, and now they're going to go for the push. Bubble is going to connect right here, but no follow-up as that is under the turret. But Omega, their wave is here now. So this turret is not looking so good. And it just goes down just like that. 20 seconds still on the timer on Chasing Dreams on their death. Hero's entrance is just going to be used to delay things, but he is now going to be the target right here. Cool, dealing a lot of damage. The dog is going to be successful. JLC is down, but the ace will be completed. Oppo ace on top of this win. That was well played by Omega Esports.